name is Noah.
My name is Daniel.
And today we're going to be talking about garter snakes. So this is a garter snake, and he lives in our yard. We've caught him a couple times. And I think we should start with food. What's one thing you know that garter snakes eat?
All bugs.
Yeah, so garter snakes will mostly eat bugs. They eat mostly bugs, and they will eat they also will go in the water quite a bit, and if they're big, they'll hunt. And if they're smaller ones that go in the water, they'll probably eat like tadpoles and water bugs and small fish. But if they're bigger, they might eat frogs. I think this is a good time to talk about their size. They can be 51 inches long.
51?
Yep.
That's a long snake. Now, is it a garter snake or a gardener snake?
Garter snake. It's a garter snake.
Got it. Okay.
They have two forks on the tongue, and one of the forks is for smelling. And the forks are for when it's on trail of prey in the water or on land. These two forks will be smelling, and each fork has a job. The forks are for when they're crawling along or swimming. They can detect prey by which fork picks up the strongest scent. And then to get that scent to themselves, the tongue will brush on the top of the head, and it will touch an organ, and then that will tell them where their prey goes.
So it helps tell them direction too?
Mm-hmm.
You can know when it's shedding, so its eyes will be blue when it's shedding, and when it's starting to shed. And
where did you find this?
We found it. So we find this guy in a lot of different places. He goes around the yard. But
found him over here.
Last time we caught him, his eyes were blue, which means he was gonna shed. And then we didn't see him for 2 days, which means he was probably under this garden shedding. But today we just found him between these two bricks. Now,
why do snakes shed?
Snakes shed because their bodies will grow out of their skin when they get bigger, and because their skin, they slither on the ground. They're an animal. They get dirty and dirt. They can get like stuff on their skin, so they eventually
swim.
So they eventually need to drop the skin that's dirty and get new skin, and then that skin will get dirty and they'll shed it again. Now, something that people would probably like to see is to see this guy swim. They are very agile swimmers, like their cousins, the ribbon snakes. So we might want to see him swim. Okay, here's the water. Put him in, Dan.
I'm going to put him in here.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now, they can also inhabit. Now, they will inhabit dry land or like by house activity like this one. They can be in drier places, swamps, areas like this one we've made, and here's another like a little aquarium we made for it by a river. You can see the water there where it can go in and hunt.
Did he just blow bubbles?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of like he's humming when they go underwater for a dive. Thanks for watching. Vote for Noah or Dan for Junior Ranger.
See ya.
See you later.